Hi, it's me. Sorry I've been away for a while. I'm really busy lately, so I actually do apologise if I haven't been out there for you guys. A lot's been happening in my life. In fact, my life is very interesting, or maybe boring, depending on the point of view. But tonight I'm doing the topic on crystals that I said I'd do ages ago. Crystal people, crystal guide. What are crystals? Okay, for you that don't know, crystals are generated within the Earth's crust, that's generated from the Earth's core, and they actually, some people call them semi-precious stones. I would call them semi-living, because of all things that aren't living, the crystals actually have their own electromagnetic energy field, which all living things do. And it's a difference because they're produced very close to the Earth's core and been sitting there for many, many years. So I could be official and say each crystal has a different purpose. You could read your crystal guide, you've got your crystal Bible. I could go, what? Clear quartz, good transmitter for energy. Agate, common stone, actually that's not really that powerful. Imparts a sense of strength and courage, strong emotional healer. I would say to you, tear up your guide, throw it away. The simple things you need to know about crystals, which I've actually learned, and trust me, I've had a past life as a crystal healer on Atlantis, according to Sir Nicholson, which at first I found it highly shocking, but I've had past life flashbacks to do with that. Crystals, what can I say? Keep it simple, keep it straight. They are very, very powerful, more powerful than I suspect the human race knows what to do with them. Maybe in the time of Atlantis, they are very powerful because they're called the crystal people and they knew how to use them. The laser technology was obviously taken from there, and they knew how to use it to their advantage. Whether you believe me or not about Atlantis and stuff, the thing I've actually found about crystals is they're incredibly, incredibly powerful. Throw away the guides, like I said, throw away your Bible, because when it comes down to it, crystals actually generate an energy of their own, and no matter how many crystals you buy for each specific purpose, this is a secret. The secret is, shortcut, you can use each crystal for whatever purpose you want. Some of them are probably limited, if you want rose quartz for love, self-love, etc. Clear quartz, of course, is an energy transmitter used in technology today, computers, silicon, obviously, laser power, which I suspect the Atlanteans used to use way back then. Crystal skulls, another matter, of course. I'd like my crystal skull back that I buried in Egypt and possibly sent to South America many thousands of years ago when the Egyptians travelled over there to bury their secrets or transport things safely to the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Toltecs. That's their secret, and they kept it. The thing about crystals and their power, their healing energy, is thought and intention. You see, the energy comes from you. You generate a thought and intention. Amethyst is brilliant for this. It is a spiritual wisdom, high quality stone get the ones from Uruguay, Paraguay, South America. The darker it is, the better it is. Crystals, if you see the natural occlusions of stones from them, they're not artificial. You will know because you will feel the energy field generated from them. It's like the green quartz I've got, my Princess Stone, a remote part of China. How do I know it's not fake? You know the energy field that it generates when you pass your hand over it. And if you want to go into Hetty's Rock Shop or anything, just pass your hand over the stones. You'll pick up which stone is called to you, and you call to it, and then you'll take it out and buy it. No matter what the price, some crystals sing to you, and you have to buy them if you've got the money. But as I was saying, the most important thing about crystals, thought and intention. Actually, the magic is within you. You generate the power. If you want energy, healing, recharging, which I constantly need for energy, and you have to cleanse them to get the energy out there and charge up, you just place your hand over and say, recharge. So, for amethyst, my Princess Stone, which is green quartz, clear quartz was the generator, when you cleanse them, and please don't put coloured stones in sunlight. You never do. It fades them, it ruins them. So what you do is take them out on a cloudy day, or the moon preferably, to actually recharge them. So you're looking at cleansing your crystals, just run them over warm to cold water depending on your gut instinct. Do it and just say reprogram, charge, recharge, or whatever words you want to use really. I'll just say reprogram, because the mind is actually the computer and you're sending out thoughts to the crystals. So you say cleanse, reprogram, recharge, and it will do it. And then leave them out there, preferably close to the earth. I don't know about burying stones for crystals and burying them in the earth deeply, because it might actually ruin them, and I'd never do that with a crystal because you paid a lot of money for it, so don't do that anyway. Salt, nah. Water's the best cleansing agent for crystals. Then put them out in the moonlight if they're coloured or cloudy day, and all you have to say is cleanse under running water, cold to warm depending on your gut instinct, reprogram, recharge. You see, the thing is, it's your mind taking you there to charge the crystals up, and the brilliant thing about it is it does. It really does. They are actually regenerating and recharging the energy, so you can place your hand on them and do whatever you want. Some of the cleansing techniques, I usually use my quartz crystal to charge up after it's cleansed. Other crystals, if you want. You have to do the cleansing when you feel like it. You'll know when they run low on energy, because you won't get the same tingling, hot, cold sensation that you normally do when you place your hands over them to detect their energy field. Once they're charged, you do, because your hand is humming, basically, in layman's term. Now, sorry, the other secret to crystals is Wiccan spells. Do you know I've got a Bible of Wiccan spells? Not that I'm a witch, but it's thought and intent, and the Wiccan Bible is light and energy for love, and it's a very, very good book to have. Anyway, shortcut is, if you're a Wiccan, take the shortcut, because you have to buy candles, something else, something else, something else in the spell. What you do is actually generate this circle, right? Okay. Throw the salt over to cleanse it. not over the crystal. And then in your hands you place the crystals that you want, whatever you want. It doesn't matter, it's your thought and intention. Remember, the magic is within you. So, you place the crystals in your hand, amethyst, clear quartz, green quartz, whatever. And you go in the Wiccan circle and turn it around, whatever they say, instead of all those funny stuff you have to buy and really can't afford it and you have the time. And because of the energy, they are a great shortcut for a Wiccan spell. Remember that. If you want something powerful, use crystals. If humankind is going to go anywhere, they will use crystals, not just the chips and the computers and stuff, but crystals themselves. Crystals are very powerful means to an end, but it's your thought and intention. So, in saying that, guard yourself and use them for light, love, and mainly energy and healing and all good things as they are supposed to serve. Mind you, in saying that, I always show my thanks to them, God, crystals, because they're semi-living, even though they're not classified as living, they will serve you well. Then again, if you have a crystal skull, maybe you should serve it not. Remember, you're the one in control and you have the magic and the power for crystals and anything else within you. Signing off, Jane.